Welcome back to Excel with NS. Please like, share, and follow TechHistory on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. In this video, we'll be taking a quick break from the text functions to revise what we have learned on the if and basic functions. So, with that being said, this is the dataset we'll be using. We'll be using this dataset to answer all questions here and here. So let's get right into it. We'll answer all the questions. So the first question is calculate the shipment value, which is unit times unit cost. So to calculate the shipment value, remember unit. So let's call your shipment value shipment value. To calculate the shipment value, we'll use E2 times E. Oh yeah, and I put the equals to. That's why it's not showing up. So E2 units times unit cost. So unit times unit cost, which is F2. E2 times F2, that will be the shipment value. Remember that shipment value, the E2 times F2 is just calculating this cell times this cell. This is the symbol for multiplication in Excel, as we explained in the previous videos. So now we drag this down, and all this is multiplied. This times this, this times this, this times this. This is to get the shipment value. Moving on, we have the second question. If unit is equals to 0, display no shipment, else display ship. Now remember in the previous videos we talked about shipment, and we talked about the if function. So what the asks us here is if unit is equals to equals to 0, display no shipment, else display shipped. So here we'll call shipping status. So shipping status. If we are using the if function now, if unit is equals to 0, display no shipment, else shipped. If unit, which is E2, if E2 is equals to 0, then display shipped. Okay, display no shipment. So no shipment, else display shipped. So shipped. So what is busy here saying is, what is telling us here is, if there is no shipment, because these units are the amount of shipment, like electronics, 50 electronics. If there is no unit, that means there is no shipment. Display no shipment. If there is something, display shipped. That's where the if function comes in. If is a conditional function. It is used to give Excel conditions that, when met, perform a certain action. So here we have shipped because this is equals to 50. 50 is not equals to 0. So once we fill all the other spaces, here we have no shipment because unit is equals to 0. Remember, once unit is equals to 0, which is E4, which is here, E4. This is E4. So once E4 is equals to 0, display no shipment. That's why we have no shipment here. The same thing here, because this E10 is equals to 0, it will give us no shipment. So with that, we've answered the two questions, the first two questions. And for the third question, if shipment value is greater than or equals to target value, display target met, else display target not met. Shipment value greater than target value. If this shipment value which is this one that we just calculated, if the shipment value is greater than the target value, then display target met, else display target not met. So this target value is the amount that needs to be sold for a day, that the company has said to be sold for a day. So if this target is met, or what is sold is greater than this target, then we can display target met, else we display target not met. So moving on from that, here we call it target status. Then here we'll call our if function equals to if G2, okay, if K2, that is if shipment value is greater than or equals to the target value, which is G2, then give us target met, else give us target not met. So if what is sold is greater than the target the company set or equals to the target the company set, then target has been met, else target not met. So here we have target met, and once you fill that, we have target met, target not met. Here target is not met because target value is 60,000, what was sold was 50, so the target is not met. Here the same thing, 40,000, yes, shipping value is 0. Here the same thing, target is not met, but here target is met because 50,000 is the target and we sold 56,000. Also here target is not met. Okay, target is met here, 70,000. See, 75 is greater than 70,000, so here target is met. And with that, we have answered the first three questions of this data set. Remember, the if function and the rest of the other functions is what we'll be using in this particular data set to recap what we have learned previously. So now I'll see you in the next video as we continue to answer more questions concerning this data set. NS out.